Hey everyone, it's Lorraine, Xena VSG Warrior Princess here, and I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I felt like I needed to do one. It's been a while, and things have been going pretty good, and I have been super happy, and I have been feeling really good. Now, I'll admit, things have been up and down, and I have been trying new things and trying new foods and kind of seeing where I am, because I miss things like salad. And, my surgeon has always said to me that, oh, Lorraine, you need to make sure always protein first, protein first. Well, I didn't do that, and God, it may have been because I just dove right in so freaking fast and wanted to chow down on a salad. I just miss that crunch. Yeah, crunch. So I decided to have a salad, and it did not go so well. It just did not sit well with me, and yeah, I'm just going to have to go back to making sure I stick with some of my staples. And I'm going to try to make this video kind of quick. I just wanted to say hello because I know that it's been a while since I made a video, and just recently I was up in Chi-Town in Chicago with my ladies, my little Chi Tribe, and I wanted to share this. This is kind of one of the reasons why I also wanted to make this video, is just because we are on Facebook, and we're in the community, and we are here on YouTube, and I have to say that while we are considered, where we friend each other, we feel like we know each other, through the community, it is so different once you actually meet people in person, and it just does, and there is just this whole different type of connection that's made, and it is just something that until that happens for each of you, it's really hard to describe until you actually experience that for yourself. And those of you that have, through different meet and greets throughout the country, and through different, those of you that have met at prior OHs or WLSFA. So if you are not attending WLSFA or anything like that, I so encourage you to do that. Meeting everybody in person has been absolutely wonderful, and all I can say is that my trip to Chicago, these ladies, now I knew in the back of my head that every single one of us probably had some uniqueness that's in common with each other, and just how can you put so many women together and there's just this joy, and you hear me talk a lot about me trying to find my joy, and and I was able to do that through the weekend, and you'll have to forgive me because I will probably get emotional. My hormones are raging crazy, but I do have some exciting news, and I so want to just say that from this weekend and this experience, I no longer have my insomnia. I guess it took a weekend of partying my butt off, planking my ass off throughout the city of Chicago, and staying up and drinking. I had so much fun, but yet I still, it was wonderful jogging and running with Lizzie and Randy that first morning, Friday morning, out by the lake, out by the water. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I could do that every single day. Now, granted, the winters, you can keep your winter, but I will come up every other time in between that time. Let me tell you, that is the most gorgeous city. It is so super clean. I love Atlanta. I am a Southern girl, and I just love Atlanta. But I'll tell you, Chi-Town, boy, you grabbed and tugged at my heartstrings, and awfully tempting to want to go north. Although I do have some family that would love it if I moved north. So, but anyway, these ladies, let me tell you, you can put a group of ladies together, and you're always going to have people who butt heads. And yeah, I mean, there were a couple of times where we got a little snarky with each other. Who doesn't? After a few days, and there's so many of you, not everyone's going to agree on everything. But for the most part, my God, these are moments that I will treasure for the rest of my life. And the things that we shared and the things that we experienced together, it can only happen that one time, and I can't explain it other than that. And those relationships, they are what they are, and they formed the way that they did so beautifully and perfectly. And I just absolutely adore it, and it means so much to me. And it's been so hard for me over the years, and especially, I would say, over the last 5 years maybe, just in my life in general, just from experiencing so much heartache, pain. I know I haven't really talked about this in my videos in a long time, but I got to a point where I just really did not want to leave my house. And some of you know and some of you don't know that Greta, my dog, she is my therapy dog. And this was the first trip that I had taken without her. And I definitely rely on that dog, and she is the world to me, and she helps keep my, number one, she is such a social dog that, that she definitely commands the attention. She keeps me motivated to interact. She's a very interacting dog. So she, other than just going to the bathroom, she has ways of interaction that gets me to make sure that I am outside, which I do a whole lot more of. But before that, after I had had my emergency partial hysterectomy, and I also had some other issues prior to that, that I felt like I had no purpose in life, and I just used to shut myself out and didn't want to be a part of anything. And I had a really, really deep depression, and she's here at my feet right now. She knows that I'm upset, so she's just right here below me, in arm's reach. And I will say that this past weekend, touched my heart in so many ways, that with these friendships, they mean more to me than you'll ever know. And it was almost like, I just felt like I was truly, truly living, and that I was just blessed. Each one of you touched my heart in a very special way, and I want to I just want to share that and give a shout out because Lizzie, Finding Elizabeth, you are just, God, you are just such a magnificent woman. You are so strong, and I admire you so much. You are just, your strength and your tenacity, your will, you are just, God, you are so strong, and I love that about you. And Randy, God, you are a firecracker, and I just love, I mean, if there was a woman with balls, that's you. And you, but you know, you have this grace about you, too. And so you have this grace, but man, you are strong. You are strong, and you are a firecracker, and I just love you to death. And you really were able to make me feel like, you know what, I can pull myself up on my bootstraps, and I can do anything. You, girl, you make me feel like, yeah, I'm Wonder Woman. So, and of course, you know, Terry, you were my roommate, and you are just an angel. You just are, and I just love you so much, and you remind me of just the simplicity of life is just, can bring us just as much joy as everything else that's surrounding us. And you have got the most gentlest, kindest heart and spirit. You really do. And it was such a pleasure to be able to get to know you, and I cannot wait. And I so hope that you do come to Atlanta for the NSV retreat, because I would love to be able to spend more time with you. And gosh, I mean, you know, excuse me, and Monica, I know Monica and Kim joined us on Friday. So Monica, I am so thrilled. You have always, your smile alone is just the most radiant thing, and you have this gift of just smiling, and it just makes me feel like I know there is hope for anything and everything, and that everything is possible. It just is, you know, and I'm so happy, and I am so proud of you for being so strong, and just everything is going perfectly for you in its perfect way and in its perfect own time. And you know, I just feel very blessed, and I just can't wait to spend more time with you as well. And I am coming up north. You know, I do have family up in Michigan, so I'm going. You'll be seeing me, and you'll probably end up having your surgery before I get there. But that's coming, and boy, is it coming fast. So I am so thrilled for you. You just keep on, because you are a rock star, girl. You are beautiful in every way. Kim Stephanopoulos, where do I begin? You have got to be the most angelic woman that I know, who is so inspiring. You have got the most gentlest spirit that I know. And you know, it's interesting because you have this way where you are just this old soul, and you just have this way of being able to touch so deeply with who you are, because you are just so special, and you are just such a gifted woman, and you have this very kind, and you have this elegance about you that I just adore and love so much. Truly, I do. And I can't wait to see you again, because there are so many, we're kindred spirits, we really are, and there's so many similarities, and I know that just within my own industry, and we have a lot of commonalities in some ways, and I just adore you. I really do. You and you too. Gosh, you have this. You just beam in joy with that smile. Your smile too is just one of those that just, oh my God, you just want to, oh, I just want to hug you and just eat you up. So, absolutely love you. Now, moving right along, then I also had a chance to meet Jessie, and as most of you know, she underwent having gallbladder surgery. We feel like we kind of broke her maybe over the weekend, but we love you, Jessie, and I love you. You are just the cutest thing ever. This girl is the little Energizer bunny, and if I could just have a little piece of that, you are gorgeous. God, you are just the cutest thing ever. And you have so much energy, and you are just absolutely as cute as can be. Love you to death. And I want you to recover well, but I want you to take your time and take care of yourself, because we got to see more of you. And I didn't really have a chance to spend too much time, but I had at least the pleasure of meeting Melissa. She is gorgeous. Gosh, her and her husband. I have to say, she has the most beautiful red hair. I mean, and her skin. Oh my gosh, honey, you are just the epitome of beauty. You just are. You are so beautiful. And I wish that I had more time to have spent with you. I know we kind of got a little, especially at dinner, we were all kind of spread out. So, but I just wanted to let you know that the moments that I did get to hear and listen in and just share, you are also an inspiration, and you are just one hell of a beauty, let me tell you. And if you don't know that, I'm telling you now. So, but and then Jennifer, you sweetheart, you are just, you can make anyone laugh in just like 10 seconds flat. So, and she was a trip. I just love you so much too. And again, you were also someone that you were at the other end of the table, so I didn't get to talk to you very much until right towards the end. But thank you so much for sharing yourself with me and with everyone. And I'm saving two of you lovely ladies to the very, very end here. And that would be Christine. Christine, the teeny tiny tummy, teeny tiny sleeve for me. I always get it confused, so my apologies. You sweetheart, you are just, I have to tell you, you and Betty Lou, every single one of you has to know Betty Lou Who. Now, she doesn't make videos, but if you are within the Facebook community, you know her as Betty Lou, and she is magnificent. Both of you ladies, I have to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for orchestrating this this meet and greet. It was absolutely fantastic, and it's memories that I will treasure literally for the rest of my life, and I can't even begin to tell you how much that it means to me. Now, Christine, you, my dear, are just the sweetest girl in the whole wide world. You just open your heart to everybody, and you just want to, you are such a caring woman, young lady, and hold on to that. It's very rare, and it's such a special gift, and you are just the sweetest ever. Always willing to just go out of your way to make sure that every single one of us were comfortable, every single one of us knew where we were going and what we were doing, and always had, the tricks up your sleeve. So, and I appreciate that. So thank you so much. And oh, Betty Lou, I saved you for last because you, gosh, you are the epitome of grace and glamour. You have this natural beauty about you, and I know everyone does not get to see you, but and when I say see you, I mean see you. And you know what? You're not only just a genius, but you are the epitome of of just that well-rounded woman. You have strength, you have beauty, you have grace, you have excellence, you have intelligence, and oh my gosh, you you have this wit about you that just no one can duplicate. And this smile, I mean, every single one of you ladies had a beautiful smile that just radiated and beamed. But you just have this way, even out throughout the whole weekend. And I know there was a time, and I'm not going to get into it because, you know, it's personal, but I know we had a moment where it was a little challenging, and you know, we had a little bit of a, I guess you could say, kind of a little itty bitty emergency. I say itty bitty because I don't want to overdo it, but and even then, during that special need for you, you were still wanting to make sure that all of us were taken care of, and that's a lot, you know, and I know because I went through the same thing you did while we were there, and it's hard, it's challenging, and yeah, oh, I don't want to get too much, I'm going to start crying again, but I just love you. I love all of you. Every little bit of uniqueness in each and every one of you. And God, I hope I didn't leave anybody out. I think I got everybody. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I shared that with you all. And if you haven't attended a meet and greet, I strongly suggest that you do. I mean, we have friendships with each other in the community, and there are just, it's just a whole different, brings it to a whole different level, and in a different light. So I still have kept my Keep Collective bracelet that I put together for you all, which is our WLS Chicago, our CHITRIBE. That's probably the one I'm going to do next, is just do a CHITRIBE with the watch. So I just love it, and I just love having this reminder. And as you know, I've already shared this picture. Betty Lou was with me when I picked this out, and we picked who was who on this cup. So, but every single one of you can decide who you are. They are all of us on here. I can't even get this right. All of us on here, yes. So I just absolutely love it. I had a fantastic time. I can't wait to do it again, but I can't wait to see most of you coming up in San Diego at WLSFA. And yeah, so this video is not so much about, you know, weight and update and all that kind of stuff, because you know I don't get on the scale. But I will say that my 6-month post-op appointment is coming up here in another couple of weeks. So that's when I'll give you an update as far as the scale goes. But this was more about just sharing with you, and just letting everybody know how important it is that we actually come together in the community. It's moments like these that are truly, truly branded for life. I love you.